A friend of mine asked me let's make sure that we're okay. Hey you guys, I'm streaming. Hopefully. Looks like I'm live. Okay. A good friend of mine named Fly asked me last night to run this tutorial. Stop. I apologize for the noise and the obnoxious comments in the background, but that's part of having kids. Back to my comments. I have a friend that likes to send me games, and he feeds my game addiction. I've not played this game, Pathfinder Adventures, yet, and my friend Fly asked me to please do a video with this so he can see if he wants to play the game. So here we go. Treasure chest. Purchase a treasure chest and open it to reveal 4 cards. One of them is guaranteed to be rare. So I'm not sure what I'm needing to do here yet. Okay. Start. Pathfinder. Rise of Root Lords. Well, I guess the store got clicked on as well. That's where I was at. Click on Start. Tutorial chapter. Check skills and basic card management. Concept is taught in this tutorial include basic card management, character skills, acquiring cards, defeating cards, discarding and revealing card actions. I need to find out where I can turn this music down. Let's do Start. Welcome to Pathfinder Adventures. In this game, your party of heroes race against time on a quest to defeat dangerous villains. In this first tutorial, we will go over the basics of skills. Check to acquire and some basic card actions. Check to acquire and some basic card actions. As you progress deeper into the tutorials, more of the game's rules will be revealed and explained. In the final tutorial, you will hunt down a villain with a small group of adventurers. Enjoy! Alright. Could we turn this to the...
That's what I was about to go do.
Please? That music is driving me nuts. Welcome to Pathfinder Adventures. It's a role-playing game driven by cards and dice. In these tutorials, you will be controlling Maurizio, a rogue with high dexterity and great combat ability. Continue. Your characters in Pathfinder Adventures take turns searching for the villain by exploring locations. A turn is broken up into multiple phases. Give a card, explore, move, discard, and end turn. We'll discuss each of those phases in depth in future tutorials. Just a second. I'm gonna move the kitten. He climbed down between my back and the chair and didn't like being back there. Okay. For now, we will only worry about exploring locations. By exploring locations, adventurers can find many different types of boons. Helpful cards including weapons, armor, allies, and items. Looks like the night bot. I've got to figure out this night bot. I don't know why it messed up, did that to you, Fly. Stop. Oh, you. Stop spamming symbols, it said, Fly. Okay.
A double energy pretty much.
I need to figure out what's going on with the Nightbot. I'm trying to get trying to figure out. I've got to get the settings right on it. I need to get in contact with my friend that and figure out where those settings are. Okay. I read this part. Continue.
Oh no.
Click the location deck to have Mauricio explore her location.
This provides water energy every turn that I play that Pokemon. So this card provides
my kids are playing Pokemon in the background.
Oh no. No, it doesn't give me infinite amount of energy. It's like
an ally
is attached to this, like say this one.
Allies can help.
This will go to the graveyard, this will come back to right now.
Allies can help you in many different ways, including acquiring a boon or exploring additional times on your character's turn. To acquire the ally, you must meet or exceed the check to acquire. Check to acquire. Okay. Charisma Diplomacy is 6, or Dexterity Aerobics is 7.
Yeah, I think he wants some more.
Did he eat?
He's wanting chili now.
Oh, he didn't want to eat chili when I tried to give it to him. Yeah, give him a little bit.
I put a little on a cracker. I put a little on a cracker.
Alright, continue. Okay. Each check to acquire uses one of Maurisio's skills. To get this ally, Maurizio can use her acrobatics. Since acrobatics is a dexterity-based skill for Maurizio, she gets to roll a d12 and add her acrobatic skill. That's cute. You need to send that picture to me. Okay, she gets to roll a d12 and add her acrobatic skill to the roll. Yeah. Success on roll success is 66%. Check to acquire troubadour acrobatics.
Later when it's calmed down. But just leave the card you want.
So continue.
Restart.
To get a look at
I'm not trusting
all
Pokemon.
of Maurizio's skills and which dice are associated with them, click on her portrait and view her character sheet.
Most of mine was energies.
Okay.
Pikachu would have been really helpful.
Clicking on her. The skills tab of the character sheet shows all of the characters' available skills and their current bonuses.
So if something happens to one, I can't see it.
The skills tab shows all of the characters' available skills and their current bonuses. Continue. To most effectively use your characters, they should focus on making checks where their skills are highest. For example, Mauricio excels at dexterity-based skills and checks and should attempt to take as many of these checks as she can. So dexterity. She looks fragile health-wise. We'll see. She excels at dexterity-based skills. Okay. As your character progresses through the campaign, you will have the opportunity to increase their skill bonuses. We will discuss character powers in later tutorials. 1 to 12. Yeah, I got them. Thank you, Laura. When you are finished looking at Mauricio's skills, click the X in the upper right corner of the screen to close it and return to the action. Okay, so her skills. D would be for dice, right? Okay. Yeah, strength D8. Dexterity's her highest. Acrobatic +2, disable +2, stealth is +2. Her wisdom. Yeah. She's not very intelligent. Constitution is usually health, right? Okay. Orphaned at a young age and raised by humans in the slums, the elf Maurizio saw many friends grow old and die in the decades it took her to become an adult. Unfettered by responsibilities, she now travels where her curiosity takes her, wandering the world with those she calls friends. At the time, Maurizio believes in experiencing life to the fullest. You never know when you will meet an unexpected end, and that there are few problems a digger cannot solve. Turn that down a little bit, Chris.
Okay.
Thank you. Click and drag the die to roll it and attempt to acquire the ally. Just a minute, we're pausing for prayer on the food. Amen. My 2-year-old grandson, anytime he has food, is sitting at the table to eat, we have to say prayer with him. It's cute and it's a good thing. I'm proud of his mom for teaching him that. Click the ally card to enlarge it and choose to discard the card to take another explore action. Yeah, the roll was 13. Click on the card. Discarding a card places it in the character's discard pile. I don't know why we're wanting to discard it. I'm confused already. Some cards and powers can move a card from the discard pile back into the character's deck. Continue. To discard a card, you can also drag it directly into the discard pile. Discard. Click the location deck to have Mauricio explore her location. A short bow. This will work great for Mauricio because it is a dexterity-based weapon. Like the ally, Mauricio must meet or exceed the check to acquire on short bow to acquire it. Yeah, I won it, but I don't know why it had me discarded. I guess that's just part of the tutorial, just showing me how to acquire it, I guess. The short bow's check to acquire requires a dexterity or ranged skill check. Luckily, this is an easy check for Mauricio because she has a high dexterity skill. Click and drag the dice to make the check. I got a 9. Mauricio is now out of action to take. You can now end her turn by clicking the pulsing arrow on the right side of the screen. Okay, I guess I'm just confused. It'll take a little bit going through this. Now that Mauricio has started a new turn, she can take another explore action. Yes, the kitten is taking a nap behind me, and
he was happy
and I'm streaming this for Fly. He wanted to see this. He's on the chat right now. You can say hi to Fly. Yes, it's safe to walk by. There's no video.
Hi, Fly. Good to see you, or talk to you, or yeah. Hello.
You had to discard that guy due to getting 13 and failing to get a 12 or less when recruiting that guy. So I didn't recruit him then. Is that what you're saying, Fly? I thought I had to get.
No one else would know him as Fly.
Well, that's okay. We'll call him Fly. He's in disguise. Okay, because I was thinking that I had to get a higher number, but I needed to get a lower number. Okay. Now that Mauricio has started a new turn, she can take another explore action. I already read that. Click there. Okay, you found a monster. To defeat monsters, you must meet or exceed their check to defeat. Failing to defeat a monster can cause a character to take damage, but we will discuss that in future tutorials. Okay, that is why you got 12 or less when you found the bow. Yeah, I got 9. I think I rolled a 9 when I got the bow. Check to defeat. Combat 9. Roll success is 0%. To check to defeat on this monster requires a combat skill check. If you use a weapon, it will list which skill check to use. Otherwise, you use the character's strength or melee skill. Luckily, Mauricio has a short bow, because I just won it, to increase her combat skill check. Click on this short bow to enlarge the card and choose to reveal. When you reveal a card, you use it in the immediate check. Then it's placed back into your hand. To reveal a card, you can also drag it directly into the field of play. Reveal. Now that you are using your short bow, you should have no problem defeating the monster. Wow, it went from 0% success to 62%. So roll. I killed it. It's dead. Mauricio is now out of actions to take. You can now end her turn by clicking the pulsing arrow on the right side of the screen. Yeah, it added the... It looked like it rolled though, too. What? This is down to the bathroom for food.
You want to open one of those mailboxes?
Okay. Did you get it for yourself too, Fly? Yeah, you're glad you got it during the sale. Is it still on sale or is the sale over with? Now that you have defeated the monster, let's continue our search for the villain. Go ahead and explore now. You found a blessing. Blessings are boons that typically add additional dice into your check to defeat or acquire. This particular blessing gives additional dice when it is used in a dexterity-based combat check. Very useful when taking down a villain. Acquiring this blessing is easy for Mauricio because it requires a dexterity skill check. Roll the die to acquire the card. 11. Let's save the blessing for the check to defeat the villain. Go ahead and end Mauricio's turn now. Check her stats fully again. It's not letting me do that right now because it's going through the tutorial steps, I think. Now that Mauricio has started a new turn, she can take another explore action. You found a villain. Similar to monsters, villains have a check to defeat. If you defeat the villain, you will win the scenario. There are additional rules concerning villains, but we will discuss those in future tutorials. Roll success of 0%. Sandpoint Devil, type monster, check to defeat, combat 10. If defeated, recharge a card from your hand. Okay, continue. For now, use your short bow or blessing of Erastil to make sure that the villain is defeated. It didn't let me. That's all I can do. That's all it's doing, Fly. So should I use the short bow or the blessing? Check Dexterity 4 or Divine 5. Discard this card to add 2 dice to any combat dexterity check. Discard this card to explore your location. Should we use the blessing? Here, Robert, let me do that for you. What do you say? Say please. I'll say thank you. You're welcome. All right, let's do the blessing. See how that works. Use this card will tip the odds in your favor. Roll the dice and defeat the villain. Okay. You defeated the villain. Congratulations on finishing the first tutorial. The next tutorial will go deeper into card mechanics, hand management, and combat. Victory! 10,103 gold. Congratulations, you've been given a short bow +1 as a reward. Okay. Yeah. It's still kind of, I mean, was a few things I was confused on, but a lot of it's because I have a lot of distractions here. Tutorial Chapter 2. Hand management, damage and death. Concepts taught in this tutorial include hand size, hand management, damage, death, bury, and banish cards actions. Completion reward is 100 gold in the chest. Okay, let's start. In this tutorial, you will learn about bury and banish, card actions, deeper combat interactions, and hand management. We will also cover the basics of player damage and death, and how to avoid both. Yeah, we want to avoid death, that's for sure. Let's start by explaining hand size. All characters have a hand size limit that is denoted by the number in the hand next to the character's portrait. Okay, hand size. All characters have a hand size. Okay, so the 5. This is the number of cards that the character must draw up or down to when they reset their hand at the end of their turn. If a character is unable to draw a card because they have run out, the character dies. If a character dies, they will be unavailable for the rest of the scenario, but they can be used as normal in future scenarios. Right now, yeah, that's all she can have. It's 5. If you turn on the permadeath setting, this character will instead be removed from the game permanently. Oh, permadeath. That's a new, I like permadeath in No Man's Sky. But it sure is permanent. Let's start the search for the villain by having Mauricio explore her location. Let's start the search. Okay. Explore. You found a monster. Try revealing the short bow or discarding your blessing to increase your deck. Your check. You can use these cards by clicking them and choosing the action you would like to take. Alright, check to defeat is 10. Let's use the short bow. 5. An unlucky roll. Sometimes the dice just don't roll your way. When you fail to defeat a monster, your character takes damage equal to the difference between the difficulty of the monster and the check results. For every point of damage a character takes, they are forced to discard 1 card from their hand. If the number of damage is greater than the number of cards in a character's hand, the additional damage is ignored. Some cards, like armors, can reduce the amount of damage taken to negate it completely. Click the leather armor in Mauricio's hand to zoom in on the card so we can bury it. This will completely negate all the damage she just received. So, to bury a card, you can also drag it to the bury pile. Did that work? What did I do? No, it's still right here, okay. Click that. Click the arrow on the right side of the screen to confirm your action and proceed. Yeah, I got it. I realized it just got dropped back into the hand. An undefeated monster is reshuffled back into the location deck and can potentially be drawn again while exploring. Maurizio is now out of actions to take. You can now end her turn by clicking the pulsing arrow on the right side of the screen. Let's continue exploring. You found a barrier. Barriers, like monsters, have checks to defeat and typically have consequences if the character fails to defeat them. Unlike monsters, failing to defeat a barrier does not automatically cause damage to the character. Pig trap. Wisdom 7, Perception 7, or Dexterity Aerobics 8. To ensure that Maurizio can defeat this barrier, discard the Blessing of the Gods to add additional dice to the check to defeat. One important thing to note is that you may only play one type of boon per check. For example, you may only play one blessing on a check. Try playing multiple types of boons on the same check if you would like to increase the check. Blessings of the Gods. Let's see. It's telling me discard it. Okay. When I restarted my turn, it drew a card. Thank you, Robert. I see that. See, you have to have 5 cards in your hand, and that is why when you clicked end turn, you drew cards to make 5 in your hand. Yeah. Now, it told me to use the Blessings of the Gods, but it's not. Do I discard it? If you encounter this card, you automatically acquire it. Discard this. Okay. Oh, okay. When I discarded it, it gave me another die. Okay. Roll success is 93%. Oh, 23. As part of this barrier power, Maurizio may explore again after defeating it. Let's have Maurizio explore again. Caltrops can help a character evade a monster if they don't want to fight it or defeat it outright, if the monster difficulty is low enough. Banish this card to evade a monster you encounter whose highest difficulty is to defeat is 14 or lower. Okay, let's roll. 12. Maurizio doesn't have anything else to do on her turn, so let's end it now. %75% chance due to, yeah, I had a 12. And turn. Hey, Joshua. Can I use your cord, please, to plug the laptop in? Okay, go put that back on, back from his bed. That monster again. Let's banish the caltrops to automatically defeat the monster. Banishing a card removes it from the character's deck permanently. The banished card can be found in the future by exploring locations in scenarios. Thank you, Josh. Yep, the goblin is back. To banish a card, you can also drag it directly onto the chains above. Okay. Click the arrow on the right side of the screen to confirm your action and proceed. Mauricio is now out of actions to take. You now end her turn by clicking. Okay. We drew another card. Let's continue exploring. Let's discard the blessing to use its power to explore the location and see if we can find the villain. Confirm. Right. Back. Okay. I think I messed up there. You found the villain. Use what you have learned previously to defeat it. Alright. Needs a 10. We could do the blessings of Rastil. Like the card? That card? Eight-sided dice, I need to add 2. So I'll use my bow. There's a bit of a delay from the where I'm at when it shows up on the YouTube. Bow is only 1. The blessings adds 2. So let's do the blessing. What's this guy? No, I can't use that one. Okay. See what we do here. 16. Got him. Congratulations, you finished this tutorial. In future tutorials, we will discuss locations and henchmen. Victory! Treasure chest reward. Treasure chests contain rare cards, dice, and character equipment sets. You can open your treasure chest by clicking the treasure chest icon in the store. Should I go to the store and check on the chest, or wait till I do the tutorials? Finish the tutorials first. Okay. go ahead and finish the tutorials. Probably because you're the only one typing. I'm sorry. Okay. Tutorial Chapter 3. Henchmen and Locations. Concepts taught in this tutorial include henchmen, locations, location closing, recharge card action. Start. In this tutorial, we will teach you about locations and henchmen. We will discuss locations, powers, the location deck, and why exploring locations is important to hunting villains and henchmen. This scenario will also detail what henchmen are and why they are important to closing locations and cornering villains. Continue. If you wanted to fly, you could either message me on Facebook or just call. Some scenarios have additional powers that take effect for the entire scenario. This scenario does not have one of these powers, but you will see one in a later tutorial. Okay, so they have has extra powers. In a typical scenario, each location will contain either a henchman or a villain. Henchmen are special beings that, when defeated, allow characters to close the location they came from. Yeah, give me a call. Robert, go put that back over in that corner, please. And do not icky. That's the icky. Just a second while we pause here. My grandson decided that he wanted to play in the litter box. Just wash your hands. Do not wash your hands. Okay. That's Chris's. Okay, I am back. Is Chris in the bedroom? Reading the card. Okay. So in every scenario, there'll be either a henchman or a villain. And henchmen are special that will close a location. Closing a location gives the villain one less place to hide. So finding and defeating henchmen is an important part of your party's search for the villain. In most cases, henchmen are treated like monsters with checks to defeat and the possibility to damage characters. So check is like the damage, like attack is a check. Okay. Each location is represented by a deck of cards. The location deck is built using the list of card types you see in the upper left corner of your screen. Farmhouse. Okay. There are 8 different types of cards. Monsters and barriers are banes. Weapons, spells, armors, items, allies, and blessings are boons. Okay, banes are bad, boons are good. Robert? You don't touch it. Thank you. Three monsters, 1 barrier, 3 items. Yep. Yes. The location decks have banes to defeat, like these 3 monster cards. Yeah, that's Chris's phone. The location deck will also have useful boons to acquire, like these 3 item cards: Codex, Potion of Healing, and Crowbar. Remember, henchmen and villains are also hidden in the location decks. Not yet. They weren't clickable yet. Shuffling. Locations each have unique powers that are active while the location is open. They also have conditions that must be met when you attempt to close the location. Failing these closing conditions causes the location to remain open. Okay, locations. Okay, so you have to maybe. Well, no, the green question mark is the box giving you directions, giving the help. If you fail to close a location after defeating a henchman or villain, you will typically need to exhaust all of the cards in that location's deck before you can attempt to close the game. So, like, you basically have to restart it. Really, Mr. Robert? Come and help Grandma. Get here. Say hi. Hi. Okay. In a typical scenario, players will search many locations. looking for the villain and henchman. But for this tutorial, you will only have one to search through. When you are ready to proceed, click on the arrow. Yeah. So we gotta click on this arrow. At this location, when an ally would be discarded, it is buried instead. When closing, summon and defeat a random monster. Permanent close, no effect. During this scenario, hey, what are you gonna do? You stay out of things, okay? Some scenarios have additional powers that take effect for the entire scenario. This scenario does not have one of these powers, but you will see one in a later tutorial. All right, let's click on the arrow. Look under the farmhouse to see conditions on closing. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Right. There's quite a bit of a delay. Okay. In this tutorial, you will not be searching for a villain. Your objective is to close the farmhouse location. You will get a chance to close the location by either defeating the henchman or exhausting all the location's cards. Okay. Right. I've got to click through the farmhouse has two powers that you should be aware of while playing the scenario. First, if you would ever discard an ally, you bury it instead. And second, to close this location, you must defeat a random monster. Okay, when an ally, okay. To start looking for the henchman by exploring the farmhouse location. Let's start, okay. Go ahead and explore. Burglar. A burglar let's make sure we acquire the card by recharging our troubadour to add a die to our check. Yeah, well, but what it's telling me is to use the troubadour to add a die to our check to acquire. Click the troubadour. Right. So we want to recharge. Right, but this is the tutorial, so it's telling you recharging a card places it on the bottom of the character's deck. Recharging is very useful because you have a chance to draw the recharge card later in the scenario. Recharging helps prevent the character's death by making it more difficult to run out of cards. So it put the troubadour in the bottom of my deck. To recharge a card, it won't let me do it with I have to do what it's telling me to do. Yep. Right. You wouldn't have done the Trapdoor. Right. Right. Yeah, it's up to 91%. Okay. Right. Okay. We'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. To recharge a card, you can also drag it into the character's deck. Okay. So we want to roll 18. Merciel is now out of actions to take. You can now end her turn by clicking the pulsing arrow on the right side of the screen. So I got the burglar. Now use what you have learned from previous tutorials to complete the rest of the scenario by finding the henchmen in the farmhouse. Okay, let's see where we're at. Holy water. Discard this card to evade a bane that has the undead trait. Banish this card to defeat a bane you encounter that has the undead trait whose highest difficulty to defeat is 10 or lower. Thanks, Fly. After playing this card, you may succeed at a Wisdom or Divine 12 to recharge this card instead of discarding it. So I need Wisdom 8 to 6. What do I need to do? Burglar? No, it's not letting me. It's not letting me do anything with any of my cards. I guess I have to roll. 6. I didn't do it. If you fail to acquire a boon, it will be banished. Don't worry though, there are always more boons to find in other locations. Using wisdom as I roll? Guess I'm not sure about that. Combat! Goblin again. Let's use this guy. 17 and he's dead. Alright. And turn. Dart. For your combat check, reveal this card to use your dexterity or range skill. If you would fail a combat check with this weapon, you may discard this card or re-roll the dice. Take the result. The holy water. I don't see it now. Okay. What do you think you're doing, Mr. Robert? You just ate. And mustard and jam do not go together. Yeah. Go put those back in the fridge. Okay. So, Alright. Success rate is... roll success is 12% without using anything. Let's roll. Got it. I got a dart. Well, I need to... Since you are ending your turn with more cards in your hand than your hand size, you must discard down to hand size. Let's see, what's that? See, banish this card and choose a character at your location to automatically succeed. Oh, let's go ahead and discard that. I'm not sure that was a good thing, but I'm still learning. A zombie! Oh my heck, that guy is ugly. He needs a 9. Can the dart help? Combat 9, dexterity ranged. Let's see. Just a moment again. Don't play with the coconut. Where's Chris? Okay. Alright, I am back. I need +1. Okay, let's do the bow. 70% chance success. Got him. He's dead. Ugly zombie gone. Okay. Also up here, give card, move locations, explore, reset hand, discard. Okay, those are the up in this upper corner is the way a turn goes. All right, Luckstone. Discard this card to add 1 to your check. You may succeed at a Wisdom or Survival check 9 to recharge this card instead of discarding it. If you would fail a check by 1, you may bury this card to succeed. Roll success is 33%. Hello. No, it just says Wisdom or Survival. It gives me a 4-sided dice. Yep, that's worse. Right. Right, so you could click there and choose which dice you want to use. Right, the highest. Yeah, wisdom is the highest dice. Right. Right. No, that doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, I just have to. Yeah, because the nut is not giving me. Yeah, it's not giving me any options to do anything with my. Right. Oh, I got it. No. Oh. Okay, Yep, I got it. Yep. Discard to add 1 to your check. You may succeed at a wisdom or survival check to recharge this card instead of discarding it. But now I gotta just decide what card to discard. The dart. No, let's discard the crowbar. Right. Right, right. Right. Okay. Okay, alright, okay. Bye. Okay. A giant gecko needs 8. I have 12%. Shall we use our darts? Reveal. Let's try the dart. This does it. I give it a good go. And so if the farmhouse is right, I should have 2 cards left in this deck, I think. Pit Trap. Row success is 58%. Acrobatics, dexterity is 12. Perception, what's that? Yeah. Okay. Shall we do the burglar? Let's go ahead and do the burglar there. 19. Got it. Explore now. Okay. Could you change his diaper for me, please, Joshua? I think the diaper bag's by my bed. Go get your diaper bag. You found the henchman. Defeat it as you can attempt to close this location. He's an ugly creature. Use Luckstone. I think I want the bow, don't I? Three, dexterity, let's see, 9-sided dice. Yeah, use bow. 16. Got him. To close the farmhouse location, you will need to summon and defeat a monster. If you succeed, the location will be closed. If you fail, you will need to exhaust the entire location. Deck. Okay, if you fail, you will need to exhaust the entire location deck before you can attempt to close it again. Okay, to close the farmhouse, you will need to summon and defeat a monster. Okay, close location. Goblin Commando. Robert, go. He's right over here, Josh. Before you act, the goblin deals 1 range damage to me. Ouch! Okay, recharge this card. Combat. Banish this card will reduce any all damage dealt to you. Recharge. Forward. Okay, 9-sided dice and let's do the roll. 70% chance. I got him. Congratulations! In the next tutorial, you will control multiple heroes and explore multiple locations. Victory! Treasure chest of reward. Mine seems okay, Fly. Okay, go put it in the washer. Tutorial Chapter 4. Party Management. Moving locations and aiding heroes. Concepts taught in this tutorial include turn order, blessing decks, moving locations, managing multiple heroes, and aiding checks. Alright. Looks like we have 2 more tutorials and then I will be done for the night. In this tutorial, you will learn how to manage a party of heroes, including moving locations and having the heroes help each other. We will also introduce the blessing deck, the time limit for the party to catch and defeat the villain. Some scenarios have additional powers that take effect for the entire scenario. This scenario does not have one of these powers, but you will see one in later tutorial. If defeated, you may immediately attempt to close the location, okay? There's shuffling. Okay, there's 3 locations. In this tutorial, your objective is not to hunt the villain, but to close all 3 of the locations. To help close these locations, you will be controlling a small party of heroes. In addition to Mauricio, you will now control Kyra. Kyra is a cleric and can use divine spells to help her party. If you would like to view Kyra's skills, you can find them on her character sheet. To view the character sheet from this screen, you can click the View Party button. Now that you have multiple locations to explore and multiple heroes to control, you must select their starting locations. To choose a starting location for a hero, drag their character token onto a location. Some heroes will do better at specific locations, so you should read through all the location powers before deciding where to start your heroes. For example, Kyra will have an easier time closing the desecrated vault because it requires a wisdom or divine check. Mauricio would do well at closing the farmhouse because it's easier for her to defeat monsters. Go ahead and choose your character's starting locations now. Kyra's wisdom is 12. Yep, Kyra has more wisdom than Mauricio. What, Joshua? Thank you. Just one moment. Okay, I am back. Okay, check powers and card list and all that if you can. Yeah, I did check the characters. And it said that Mauricio needed to go to the farmhouse and that Kyra was for the desecrated dungeons. Before starting the scenario, you must also choose your party's turn order. To modify the turn order, click and drag a character's token on top of another token. This will place the character token in that spot in the turn order. Go ahead and choose your character's turn order now. Just 1 second. Robert, come here. Okay, I'm back. I had to find somebody to entertain the grandson for about 20 more minutes. All right. Fly says I may play this tonight or tomorrow since it looks easy to pick up. There are multiple tabs to look at.
That kid was loving the
Pick your turn order by dragging the portraits. Okay. Something new to note is the blessings deck in the top right corner of the screen. Okay, 29 current blessing. Continue. The blessings deck starts with 30 blessings in it. At the start of each character's turn, a new blessing is drawn from the blessing deck. If you are unable to draw a blessing from the blessing deck because they have run out, you will lose the scenario. To help ensure you don't run out of cards in the blessings deck, it can be smart to perform additional explorations with characters by discarding allies or blessings. So additional explorations with characters by discarding allies or blessings. With that out of the way, let's explore. Remember to use what you have learned to acquire boons, defeat Banes, hunt henchmen, and close out the locations. Okay, I have Thieves' Tools. Reveal this card to add 1 pile to your disabled deck. Check. Dexterity disabled. Discard this card to defeat a barrier whose highest difficulty is to defeat is 11 or lower. The blue deck is the current blessing deck up here. I'm not sure. I guess I have a blessing done at me every time I draw a card. The crowbar, blessing of the gods. I have a dagger. And the troubadour. Non-combat, okay. Okay, yeah, discarding an ally buries him to your town. That means he goes to the bottom and can be used again and not lost. Okay? Alright, let's go. Acrobatics. During a check, if another character can help, their portrait will have an exclamation point. Click the portrait to see what they can do. Okay? Some checks may be impossible for a single character to pass, but become much easier when multiple characters use boons to increase the size of the check. Use a card to aid in the check. Guidance, discard this card. So he can use any of these cards to try and help, I guess, right? Blessing of the gods or guidance.
Outside? Easy, outside. Come on, let's go outside.
Okay, let's do blessings of the gods. That's cool. So he was helped. He helped explore now. Wisdom, 6-sided dice. 5-sided dice, 6-sided. Recharge this card to add. Okay. So I need wisdom. I'll do blessings of the gods from here. So I got a crow. End of that turn. Oh, okay, so now it's in the other location with Kyra. No, I just didn't want to use up his cards. I guess I could have done it. I didn't know if that would work. That was weird. Okay. Combat. He needs 11. Let's see what he can do. Blessing of 12. Well, that was a close one. Okay. Next person. Okay. Reveal this card to add 1 die to your acrobatics. Boots. Okay, she can't help. I want to do. This looks bad. What looks bad, Fly? Toggle map. No, just Fly. Okay. Here's the cultist. Henchman. Oh, let me see. Can you help me? Try that. Got him. Recharge. Okay. Nice. Close that location, yes. Alright. Bugbear. Dagger. That's... Oh, just barely. Yeah, that bad crit looks bad. You've closed the first location. Close the last 2 locations to win the scenario. Acid arrow. 50% chance. It's not letting me use any of my cards, so. Ah, woo! We got it! Now that you have closed this location, you should move to another open one. Click the move button to move your character to the new location. Move. Click any location to view its information. Any location with an X over it has already been closed. For now, you should go to an open location so that you can close it. Once you have decided where you would like to move, double-click the location to move the current character there. Alright. Yep. Alright. Giant gecko. looks like I can use my dagger. Got it. What are you doing, Robert? Huh? That Grandma's blanket? What are you doing with Grandma's blanket? No, the kitty doesn't want Grandma's blanket. Okay. Quarterstaff, acid arrow. Robert, leave the kitty alone.
Robert, come on, it's bath time. And then you're gonna go to bed.
No, it's not bedtime.
I thought Emma said his bedtime was at 8:30.
Good luck trying to do that.
I was gonna lay him down right here.
No. Okay, divine.
Alright.
I asked you to play with him for about 15-20 minutes. When I'm done here, I will take care of him. I just need you to entertain him for another 10-15 minutes. You close the second location, close the last location to finish the scenario. Okay. Oh, 83% without anything. We'll do that. Ah, yep, we got it. For a second there, I thought we didn't, but we got it. I need to discard one. Discard that one. Okay. Move locations. I guess they're both on that last location. Oh, here's the cultist henchman. She can help. Guidance. +3. Mace. We'll do the mace.
Where's the pants go?
They're in the washer. Okay, check to close 33%. I don't know. This one's gonna be. I don't think it did it. Oh, yep. Congratulations. In the next tutorial, you play a complete scenario where you will use everything you have learned to hunt down the villain. After I do this next tutorial, I need to go and entertain and take care of my grandson. He's spending the night with us tonight. The flaming short bow. And a quarterstaff. Okay. I wonder if I should go to the store and get these chests before I start the new scenario. Enchantments. Treasure chest. Thought I had some free treasure chests. Cards. Right here. Right. Right. Right, it is the ending tutorial. That's why. Cards from chest are uncommon, rare. Okay. Yep. Not worry about the final tutorial. Okay. Right. So you're satisfied with what I did, the video I just did? Okay. Right. Okay, well let me end this video and then I'll call you back. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So my friend Fly, who asked me to do this stream for him, said he's satisfied with the tutorials, and it sounds like the tutorial chapter 5 is just basically it's the game where you put in all the concepts you learned through chapter 1 through chapter 4. And my grandson is getting antsy, and I think we're going to go for a walk, and I'll get him ready for bed. But if you enjoyed this tutorial, click the like button. I hope it was informative and helped you know if you would like to play the game, if you'd like to get it. Yesterday it was on sale in Steam, and it seems like a fun game. If you would like more videos like this, let me know. And I hope you have a good night. Take care.